I've been here for since it was built, actually, which is back in '96. I first started working as a staff nurse, and now I'm manager for the last 2 years. We provide, we're registered with the Care Inspectorate in 3 ways. One, as a support service. Secondly, to provide care at home. And thirdly, to provide housing support. So we actually provide 3 different services here under the one roof. We have about 30 folk coming in every day for lunch here and for daycare, from the outlying villages, from Strathcarron itself, from Kishorn, from Shieldig, Torridon, Applecross, and we bring them in by bus or by car, come for lunch, and they take part in the activities and go home at the end of the day. But we also have 6 people living here as tenants. They actually rent their houses from Alban Housing Association. And they live here and they take part in the daycare side of things too. We have the 2 GP beds and we have a respite facility here as well. And it is set in a rural environment. I think what we do that is a bit different is we involve the community very much in the running of the centre through board members, through activities that people will come in and take part in. We have a volunteer base which is made up of local members of the community. We keep the community very much involved and informed about what we're doing here through the local newspaper. We tend to try and involve, for example, the school. We invite the school down on a fairly regular basis so that the children have interaction with our clients here. The school actually at the moment are doing a project on Jacobites, and so at the same time we're running a project here so that they can use each other's facilities. School will come down and see what we've got on offer here. So we do work very closely with the community. I think the other thing that makes us very unique here is how much we like to involve the service users in the daily running of the centre. So we have, as you saw already this morning, our 3 degrees meetings, which are vital as far as we're concerned to the running of the service. The Howard Doris Centre was built 16 years ago. It was the idea of a local minister, Reverend Jackie Ross, who had always worried about people having to leave the community. Dr. Murray and Reverend Ross got together, and it was really their idea that started this place off. I think if the Howard Doris Centre wasn't here, it would affect local people very much. Before it was here, it was the case that a lot of elderly people had to leave the environment, leave their home environment and move to a nursing home further afield, leaving their family and friends and everything that they'd known really behind them. So we can slow down that process. Because of all the services that we provide, we quite often find that somebody who's out in the community will come in, their first contact with us is maybe in a medical bed. They're poorly and they come in and recovering from their illness, they then will start using the daycare facility in order to support them in their own homes. And from that, sometimes they progress on to becoming a tenant within the building. So we get to know them very well through different ways, whether it's through respite or whether it's through them being in a medical bed or whether they use the daycare facility. And we can get to know our clients very, very well because we do so many different things for them.